Let's take a look at, first of all, the month-to-month change in the unemployment rate. What did we see last month?
Oregon's unemployment rate fell to 5.4% in December. That's the second significant drop in Oregon's unemployment rate 2 months in a row.
So when we look at 2015 all together now, what kind of pattern did we see as far as the unemployment rate is concerned?
Well, overall, the unemployment rate headed down. So we're over 1 percentage point lower than where we ended the previous year. The unemployment rate took a little bit of a roller coaster pattern, though. Started out over 6%, fell down to 5.2% in the spring, went up again during the summer months as there was an influx of students and movers to Oregon who were unemployed and taking a while until they found their job. And then the unemployment rate fell again in the fall, so we're back down to 5.4%.
So when you look at that picture, overall, better than expected, about as expected?
Probably a little bit better than expected. So the unemployment rate has been trending down as we've seen so much job growth in the last couple of years. So you figure the unemployment rate should be heading down, and it did probably got to a lower point than we would have thought starting out the year.
When we look at the unemployment rate going down, do we see that mostly because of job creation, the labor force shrinking? What do you think kind of contributed mostly to that?
It's job creation. So people are finding work. They're leaving unemployment. They're becoming employed. They're coming to Oregon and finding work. It's really just the strong job growth that's driving the drop in the unemployment rate right now.
And what kind of jobs are they finding?
Job growth is pretty broad-based across all different sectors of the economy. So we're seeing job growth at low-paying industries, at medium-paying industries, and in high-wage industries.
So is this a trend that, at least at this point, we see continuing, or?
Well, it's hard to predict the future, but based on the growth that we've seen through 2015, we haven't seen any indications of a job growth slowdown at this point.
So you said that the job growth was pretty broad base. Are there any specific drivers that you see more so than others industry-wise?
Well, the larger sectors of the economy are adding the most jobs. So healthcare and social assistance is one of the largest sectors. It's adding a lot of jobs. Same with retail trade. Professional and business services, which contains a wide variety of businesses from like accounting services to company headquarters to veterinarians. That sector of the economy is adding a lot of jobs, seeing a lot of job growth also.
One of the other areas that was pointed out this month is government. When we look at government, what areas there are adding jobs?
Well, local government is adding jobs primarily, or a lot of it is in the K through 12 system. So budgets have recovered for public school systems. They've been hiring this school year. So we've seen a lot of growth there. We've also seen growth in the state sector, primarily among home care workers who show up as state workers in our figures. So we've seen growth in local government and the state government, not so much growth in federal government, though.
So what's the big takeaway from the overall picture this month when we look at the unemployment rate and job growth in Oregon?
So 2015, the labor market finished strong. So the year ended up really good with a low unemployment rate and strong job growth.
Go ahead.
In December, Oregon added 2,300 jobs. And the biggest gain was in the manufacturing sector, which added 1,100 jobs. Most other sectors are pretty close to their usual seasonal pattern of hiring. Overall, most other sectors didn't do too much. Manufacturing was a big winner in December, and we saw overall growth of 2,300 jobs.
And there was a revision to the previous month as well.
Yeah, November was revised up to over 10,000 jobs added the month before. So overall, in the last 3 months of 2015, the state added over 17,000 jobs.
So what did we see as far as job growth over the year in Oregon?
Over the last year, Oregon added over 54,000 jobs, and that equates to a job growth rate of 3.1%. Oregon's adding jobs much faster than the U.S., where job growth is about 1.9% over the year. And in fact, Oregon has been adding jobs faster than the nation for 3 years in a row now.